Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Good anti-air. Goes for the fireball. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The jump-in is denied. Taking stock. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Holds out with the block. Critical point. Burnout activates. Even with both fighters in burnout, this may be the time to strike and take the round. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Revolt. Jumps up. Revolt ices them. Player 1 can build off this lead. Pokes with a medium kick. Breaks their guard with a throw. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 both fires off the Tenobo. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? 3-volt? Goat drops them from the air. Crowns them from above. Player 2 will need to use their meter here. Knock them out of the air. They decided to can this drive bring them back? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Gets the counter hit and the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Medium kick into close range projectile. Departure. Uses the teleport. Anti-air in the clutch. Sojinrai sticks out a kick. Dangerous range here. Barely blocks the jump in. Crowns him from above. Okay, here we have nothing but air. Player corrects them. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. What now? Let the Chernobyl rip. Ooh, what a smart throw. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Grab them. Oh, here we go. Big time whip. Player 2 can't use any drive. They pick this time to bust this out. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
Sit down and shut up.
Are you kidding me? Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Good decision with that throw. Spikes him with 3 gloves. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Goes for the fireball. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Baits them for the air throw. Gets the jump in. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. 3 gloves. Next hit will end the round. Takes a trip. Just goes for it at this range. Shippujinrai hits. Good damage option there. Ooh, finishes them with a drive impact. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2.
Immediate jumping. Goes to the overdrive. Nice counter. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player 2 chases them down. What's going to be the play here with this kind of meter down? Shoryuken? Going in? Jumps up? Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. What'll happen here? They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck. But burnout activates. Anti-air in the clutch. KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. Gets a chance at that jumping. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish kick. Knockdown. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Smart play with the throw. Knockdown and... That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Three glove. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback. Clutch anti-air. KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Quick medium poke. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Jumps up. 3-volt ice in the drive. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Player 1, flow coming for you. What are they gonna do? Reads the jump in perfectly. Anti-air in the clutch. Lands the super. Time for dessert. Jinrai. Player 1 clutch anti-air. Only 50% life left. Looking for a hole. Nails the 3-bar. A jump in. Drops him hard. Jump. 3-bar. A jump knocked him out of the air. A real test of nerves here. Closes it out. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Zones with the fireball. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Shows the overhead. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Grabs them, knockdown. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. They break things off to take a quick breather. Does a good job of pushing back. What'll happen here? One chance here may end this match. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Jumps in. Who's going to start things off? Jumps. Pops him with a shoryu. Medium kick hits. Grabs them with the embrace. Both fighters planning something? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. What'll happen here? Spikes him with 3 gloves. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. This can lead to some big damage. Going in? Hugs nothing but air. Throws him. Are they going to be an impact squat? How will they utilize this? Crown them from above. What now? Cross-up attack. Send them to another dimension. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Very good indeed.
Final round. Fight!
Who will come out on top in this final round? Departure! Both fighters are raring to go. Can this drive bring them back? Player one needs to wait this out. Free glove. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking? Uses the teleport. A jump? This is gonna hurt. Punish counter sets the table. It's the interdiction. They've been waiting for this. This could change everything. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so typical. Critical art now. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Shinryu. This is gold. Excellent block. They are done. Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. No one's willing to back down. When is this gonna end? Uses the teleport. Drops him hard. Blocks it. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Throws him. What's next? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight!
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Still very early in the round. Both fighters planning something? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Grabs and throws them away. What'll happen here? Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Going in? Departure! Picks the air throw. The throw whiffs. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Ooh, what a smart throw! A quick breather. One uses the teleport. Breaks through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
The super doesn't hit. It's time for both fighters to lay it all. Oh, coming for you. Pokes with a medium kick. The throw missed. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Genius read with that throw escape. Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Back connects with the throw. What now? Expect to see some, oh my god, what a throw tech. Any throw will whiff at that range. Player two with the rhythm. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Okay, here we go. Escapes the corner. What are they gonna do? Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Both sides getting ready. The Kriglov skewing them. It is over. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that putback. Gotta do better than that. Jumps? Barely blocks the jump in. Departure set. Time's the only thing moving here. They break things off to take a quick breather. Player one has the life lead. Opts for the throw. What is he thinking here? We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Where is their opening? Shoots off a fireball up close. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Good parry here to try and make something happen. Recovers from burnout. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Flashes him. Who's going to start things off? Throw leaves him wide open. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Jumps in. Smart play with the throw. Going in, fires off the Chernobyl. There's a change of sides. Chernobyl! Eye on the prize. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Overhead, but it won't work. 3-volt, I've had a bit of OG spice. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Jump! This is gonna hurt. The drive impact doesn't work. Anti-air in the clutch. Nothing stops this train. Just more fuel to the fire. Put them up. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Repa! Player 1 is barely hanging on to their last bit of that throw's gonna take off a chunk again. Big time whip! Shinrai? A real test of stun. Cities, population, they are done! Player 2 comes out on top with that fierce battle! Talk about a show, that match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Checks with a medium kick. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player 2 chases them down. What's the play here? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. That was a solid anti-air. Throws out a projectile. Nice tech. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. They break things off to take a quick breather. They were looking up. Very solid corner switch. All right, what's coming up next? Oh! Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player 2 will burn out. Expect a tempo of KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Blocks the impact. Jumps in. Deep with a super art connect. Triple Jinrai hit. Good damage option there. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Counting on the super to do the job. Can they keep on him? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Side switch in the corner. Knockdown and their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. 3-volt uses their drive gauge. Both fighters planning something? Looking for a chance. Goes to the air. Oh, could be the start of something. Oh, coming for you. Excellent block. They gotta dig down deep here. Blocks that off. Send them to another dimension. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shows a medium kick. Shoots off a fireball up close. Blocks the jump in. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Good anti-air. So it looks like our fighters are taking a breather. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player one has completely used experiencing burnout. It's turned into a driveless fight. How will they play it? What's the next move? KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? They break things off to take a quick breather. Going in, player one has a slight life lead. Miraculous grab. A quick breather. Sneaks in above. Suplexes that off and keeps going. Looking to impress with this super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Is that it then?
Final round. Fight.
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Miraculous grab. Manages to block the jump-in attack. A good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Players anticipated that throw. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start read the jump-in perfectly. Who will force? Nothing stops this train. Amazing. Where's this going? Uses the teleport. Pokes with a kick. Anti-air in the clutch. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Looking for a hole. Close range projectile. Starting to coming for you. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. It is over. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Departure set. Uses the teleport. Medium kick hits. Gets the jump in. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player one has the life lead. All right. The right idea, but whiffs the air throw. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. That drive impact is blocked. Anything could happen here. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Checks him with a projectile. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Life lead opens up. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Okay, creating some space here. Burnout! The KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Checks with a medium kick. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Burns the drive gauge. Both sides reluctant to get in each other's faces, but Cool sees control this round. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. A quick breather. Player one can build off this lead. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. So, what's next? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Counters with the knee jab. Nice lead. Oh, could be the start of something. Zones with the fireball. Departure. Jumps up. Three ball. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Drive gauge gap here. Player two is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Drives it back, misses. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Okay, here we go. Stone Cold Embrace in there. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Y'all ain't going anywhere. Sit down till these two are done. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks him with the projectile. That was a solid anti-air. Who's going to break the silence first? Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Oh, easy tech. Was looking for that jump attack. Slips the grab. Knockdown. Player 2 down to the wire, canceling each other out. These fighters are in sync. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. Fires off in overdrive. All right, what's coming up next? Trades them. Player 2 can't use any more drive without... Oh, burnout trigger. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Departure. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Had the radar up and running. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Breaks the block with a throw. Spikes him with 3 gloves. 3 gloves. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Jumps in. Going in. Barely blocks the jump in. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Aim for the shin. Oh, what the Chernobyl rip! What were they thinking? What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. A battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Strikes back with a drive impact. Throws him down. Player 1 with the life lead. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. What's the play here? Time's the only thing moving here. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Checks him with a projectile. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Taking stock. Life lead is opening up with a gets him. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Pokes with a medium kick. Gets the jump in. 3-ball ices him. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Goes for the bump. Hits him with a stop and pop. Chernobyl. Jumps in. Hits the back throw to get the side switch. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Oh, the throw connects. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Spikes him with 3 gloves. Hanging on for... Oh, coming for you. You've got to be mindful of this. Tries to make something happen with an open in there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Trades them. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. What's the play here? What are these fighters thinking now? Gets the jump in. Nails the anti-air. Not shy with the grab. Taking stock. Sticks the jump in. Their life goes for the super KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
The impact doesn't do anything. Good job blocking the jumper. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Throws them. What's next? Anything could happen here. Player one has a slight life lead. Barely blocks the jump in. Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Going in. Big throw. Spikes him with free glove. Jumps in. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player two needs to use the... just goes for it at this range. Jumps up. They're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. That throw's gonna take off a chunk again. Big time whip. Ooh, that burn out, but they may have a plan here. Uses the teleport. Player gotta do better than that. Keeps him out. Dojinrai? What are they gonna do? There's a burn if the projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Uses their drive gauge. Oh, coming for you. Miraculous grab. Pokes with a medium kick. Barely brushes that off and keeps going. Player two needs to wait this out. Genius read with that throw escape. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Who will set the bait at this range? Starting to uses the teleport. Aims for the shin. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Dragon Lash. Drives it back, misses. Noticeable life leak. Holy. Punish counter sets the table. They are done. Player two really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Where's this going? Drive time. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Opts for the throw. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Decides to meet them in the air. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Oh! Picture perfect punish counter. Grabs them in a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. Cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Checks with a medium kick. Grabs them with the embrace. Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Big throws. Big opportunity coming. Departure. Through the door. Both fighters planning something? Except hits them with a stopping bomb. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner kick. Going in, fires off the turnover. Player, can this drive bring them back? Noticeable puts the fear of God in them. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Baits them and goes in for the hug. The impact gets blocked. Goes for the throw. Player one with the life lead. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Sticks the jump in. Projectile to track KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Departure! Jump! Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both fighters planning something? Doing some quick planning? Misses the grab. Fantastic awareness. Hits him with a stop and pop. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 1, burnout activates. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. There's nowhere to run. Charges in to get hands on them for the interdiction. Player 2 will need to use their meter here wisely. The drive impact doesn't work. And they create an opportunity for doesn't touch the throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.